It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Avalanche and the Arrows. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jose Rosales, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now batting, Charles Davis. He will lead this one off today. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
First pitch, 12:40.
Now here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And it's fouled away. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. This is popped up. Stokes is there. 1 out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Martin McAtee.
Stepping up to the plate, Martin McAtee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Roll, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. Left side, but well fouled. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Dallas Phillips.
Stepping into the box, Dallas Phillips. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Junior is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Johnny Champ, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
So striding forward now, Rolando Valido. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Rolando Valido.
Now here's the pitch. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Adam Turner.
Striding into the box, Adam Turner. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2 and 1 now. And now a pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The first baseman, Brian Stokes.
So digging in now, Brian Stokes. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And he falls behind now, 2 and 0. And now a pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. Stokes takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the bunker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
In now, Chet Tierney. This will pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0 and 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. 1 inning in the books here. Mexico City leads this one 1-0. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Robbie Efting.
Robbie Efting.
First pitch coming, here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box, Jesus Estrada, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tierney in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Rolando Rodriguez.
Coming to the plate now, Rolando Rodriguez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball.
2 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. To third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bull Jr.
The left fielder, Bull Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Junior, a native of Montana, the Treasure State as they call it. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The third baseman, Devin Mize.
Now to the plate, Devin Mize. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Terrell Dunbar, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now that's popped up. Estrada in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Into the box now, Amari Cooper. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Set to get his day started, Denny Ross. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Cooper gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Got it done. The pitcher, Johnny.
plate now. Johnny Champ swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Grounded to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Digging in for his second at-bat, Martin McAtee. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. So stepping in, A.J. Anderson. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Here's a pop-up now. McAtee is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Rosales. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Full count, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Standing in now, Rolando Valido, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. The 1-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. In comes the left fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dallas Phillips. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch on its way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Stepping in now, Robbie Efting. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Efting, playing here in his age 29 season. Certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jesus Estrada. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Rolando Rodriguez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hold strike on the change. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Stokes will put this one away, and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Avalanche are out in front here, 2-1. At the plate, Adam Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The center fielder, Adam Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Soft liner to the left side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box, Brian Stokes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And a pitch out, nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Cooper will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 99, Jeff Tierney.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chet Tierney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Oh, 1 pitch on its way.
clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position. Tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that. Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready now, Bull Jr., as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and one. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Amari Cooper. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The catcher, number 14, Denny Ross.
So striding in, Denny Ross. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and a strike to count. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down. So coming to the plate, Johnny Champ. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And no danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Devin Myers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Darryl. Run ball.
Now at the plate, Harold Dunbar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
The catcher number 2, A.J. Anderson.
Into the box, A.J. Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, 1 ball, no strike.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Charles Davis. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Martin McAtee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 99, Dallas Phillips.
Ready once again, Dallas Phillips, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Alton Kramer is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. His average right at 295 here to start play. 8 home runs and 29 driven in. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two and one. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Armando Valido. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
In there, a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead of the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Josh Hansen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alton Kramer will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Robbie Efting is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher. but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Junior is there, and he'll bring this one in. Riding in once again, Jesus Estrada. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch.
2-2.
Popped up. Anderson is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, the center fielder, Rolando.
At the plate, Rolando Rodriguez. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Anderson, and the throw to first ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Brian Stokes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 count and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's what we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1-0. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
At the plate now, Devin Myers. Now a bunt attempt here. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Phillips moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Tyler Story will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Juan Bubella takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. This is foul right side. No hits to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Alton Kramer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Three runs already home here. That's popped up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. So now to the plate, Rolando Valido, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. Ball and 2 strikes.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The count now at 2-2. Four runs here in this half inning. swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Arrows lead it 5-2. Angelo Love has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Angelo Love.
In now, Amari Cooper. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Amari Cooper.
From the stretch. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Love, a native of Tennessee. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Digging in, Denny Ross. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Whoa, that counts.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Hiroki Nakamura will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hiroki Nakamura.
Cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And that misses. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runners on first with one down. Count still full. 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The right fielder, number 15. Go.
Standing in, Charles Davis, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Robert Olson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. To the plate now, Martin McAtee, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Nelly Encarnacion is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Adam Turner.
Adam Turner.
First pitch on its way. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Brian Stokes.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Stokes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here it comes. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chet Tierney. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And right into the shift. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Arrows are out on top, 5-2. Justin Yeager comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Dallas Phillips.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Robbie Efting has the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Yeager rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box, Jesus Estrada, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
5-2 the final today. Mexico City jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Josh Hansen claims the win out of the pen, his first. Justin Yeager hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Lightning and the Blues. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Ricky Villacis gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Jason Easel, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Manny, hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Now the 2-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marchetti is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, A.J. Valido.
Set to get his day started, A.J. Valido. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Mo Cole. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. Cole to strike on the outer half. 0-1. From the stretch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ryan Hinkle fouled off. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's the 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. Two more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
At the plate now, Eric Piper, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Cole at third, Hinkle at second with one away. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Set and the 2-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Settling in now, Mike Morton, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Nashville is out in front here, 2-0. Doc Huntley, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Shelby Marchetti. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, Desmond.
Striding in, Desmond Lazeri. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
The 1-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Popped him up. Johnson is there for it. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Max Taylor.
Standing in, Max Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Lightning on top 2-0. Into the box now, Parker Floyd. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitches look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Into the box now, Max Johnson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average coming in 257, 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
The pitcher, Doc Huntley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
run on its way. And he popped him up. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And to score the runner from second.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
To the plate now, Jason Easel, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. First and second here with nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. A.J. Valido will be next. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Valido. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Mo Cole. And oh, look out as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Hinkle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Grady has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Dylan Kelly is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Eric Piper will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch, and he blew it right by him there.
From the belt, the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Lightning are out in front, 5-0. Stepping up now, Julius Grady. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Changeup called strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Howard McKinnon. A ball and no strikes. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
One out, nobody on. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Set to get his day started, Jalen Holmes, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
No, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And now it'll be the catcher, Jamar Woodson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Valito is there, 2 gone.
Batting it, the shortstop, Andy Miller.
At the plate, Andy Miller. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fouled away. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Mike Morton.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Kelly, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-1 home. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Now at the plate, Parker Floyd. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch.
1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it's foul, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Count even at 2-2. Here it comes.
Full count. 3-2.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Max Johnson.
Stepping in, Max Johnson. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, inducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
So now to the plate, Doc Huntley. 0-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. The Lightning lead it 6-0. So here now is the pitcher, Dylan Kelly. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Wind-up and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Johnson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Digging in to try it again, Shelby Marchetti. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
now batting, the third baseman, Desmond Lazeri.
At the plate now, Desmond Lazeri. He's right there to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Easel. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number two.
1 and 2.
Popped up. McKinnon shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 10, A.J. Valito.
Digging in, A.J. Valito. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way.
Nope, upstairs.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Mo Cole, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Max Taylor, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box now, Julius Grady, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here it comes. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
To the plate now, Howard McKinnon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. McKinnon drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Popped him up. Morton is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Digging in, Ryan Hinkle. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
High in the air into shallow left center. Marchetti comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 2, Eric Piper.
Digging in now, Eric Piper. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. Pitch is popped up. McKinnon over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Norton.
digging in once again, Mike Morton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now in the box, Jalen Holmes. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Jamar Woodson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Andy Miller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Derek Richardson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Derek Richardson.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Valido is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Jonesy Marchetti.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Shelby Marchetti. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box, Desmond Lazeri. Popped him up. Morton is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Sandy Soriano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Parker Floyd.
Parker Floyd.
First delivery to him on the way, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Max Johnson. Pitch on the way.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far. At the plate now, Doc Huntley, and he hits it hard to the right side.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, and now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
At the plate, Jason Easel. Ball one to start the at-bat. Runner on first with 2 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the road.
Into the box now, A.J. Valido, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Ready for another shot now. Mo Cole. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, second.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance, Max Taylor. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deal on 2-2. fouled off. The 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Brady.
Stepping in now, Julius Grady, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
To the plate now, Howard McKinnon, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
None out, runners at first and second. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Jalen Holmes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fouled away. Back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. Nashville leads it 6-1. 7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ryan Hinkle.
The left fielder, Ryan Hinkle.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
The first baseman, number 2. Eric Piper.
Now at the plate, Eric Piper. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box, Mike Morton. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Standing in now, Parker Floyd, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Max Johnson would be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now back, the shortstop,
Lucas Morse will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
now Lucas Morse.
Max Johnson will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Morse uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. The 1-1 home. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Out into right center. Well hit. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Wesley Ray will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Lightning are out on top 8-1. Junior Santana gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Santana.
Stepping up to the plate, Jamar Woodson. He singled his last time up. It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Morton corrals it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Andy Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's 6 out.
Swing and a chopper to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Lucas Morton.
Johnny Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Junior.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 17 RBIs.
lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Another try at 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Shelby Marchetti stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
So striding forward now, Desmond Lazeri. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch to first. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. The Lightning lead this one 8-1. Zachary Berkowitz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jason Easel. Now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number
Now batting, A.J. Valido. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. Aye. I got to count 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 5, Mo Cole.
Striding into the box, Mo Cole. The pitch. Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Max Taylor. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Plate now, Julius Rady, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Howard McKinnon waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Coming to the plate now, Howard McKinnon.
Howard McKinnon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
1-1.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Jalen Holmes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Hit toward the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now 8-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in the outfielder, Ryan Hinkle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And a good way to start the 9th as he's in with a leadoff double.
The first base.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
At the plate, Eric Piper, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1.
1-1.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Mike Morton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-0.
0-2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grady is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Parker.
Now to the plate, Parker Floyd. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So digging in now, Jamar Woodson will be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strikes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Andy Miller. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting. The pitcher, Zachary.
Mackenzie Van Poppel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Mackenzie Van Poppel.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1.
1 strike.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but That one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Lightning jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Doc Huntley earns the win, his second. Ricky Villacis was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. Junior Santana takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the home team, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.